Good evening, and thank you very much for joining us on 24 News Radio and Television. My name is Olushola Oyewole. A prominent Social Democratic Party SDP chieftain, Barrister Yemi Ayeni, has defected to the ruling All Progressives Congress APC in the Oyo local government area of Ekiti State. Barrister Ayeni, who defected, alongside hundreds of his supporters, said that his decision was informed by the positive impact of the APC-led administration on the lives of Nigerians. 24 News reporter Abosade Abiodun covered the event and is presented from our studio.
It was a carnival-like atmosphere as Barrister Ayeni and his supporters were welcomed into the progressive fold at the party secretariat at Oye Ekiti by Mr. Samuel Ogunshake on behalf of the National Party Chairman Alhaji Abdullahi Ganduje. Mr. Ogunshake, while assuring the defectors of equal rights and privileges within the party, described Barrister Ayeni's decision as a significant boost to the APC's effort to consolidate its power.
Party wa gbèsè party tí wọ́n fọwọ́ ráyà sẹ́yìn nítorí pé party olóríire ni tó bá yẹ ti sẹ́gbẹ́ ó possible kó ṣáájú àwọn tó ti wà ń bẹ̀ nítorí pé iṣẹ́ tí yẹn bá ṣe sẹ́gbẹ́ èèyàn ń jẹ́.
The state coordinator of the Rural Access and Agricultural Marketing Project, RAMP, Mr. Sunday Adumo, the special advisor to Governor Biodun Oyebanji on Gender and Mobilization, Chief Kemi Olaleye, and the Director General, Bureau of Community Communications, Mrs. Mary Osho Omotosho, all said the move was a welcome development.
To me, it's a welcome development. It's one of the big fields that we've been laboring for, we've been toiling to at least bring to the shore for a while. But thank God, here we are today. Because what we are looking for in the government is 99% victory. If we are voting, we want to have at no less than 99. And that is what we've been doing, and that is what we continue to do. And with his coming now, to me, we are good to go.
The prominent sons in Oye Ekiti is one of the good politicians in Oye local government. So I know he has a lot of value.
Coming to the APC, definitely has value. Yemi Ayeni is someone that I've known before now, and we have been speaking before now because he has to make impact in the community, even in the state. He's a forward-thinking person. He's even progressive in his attitude.
Other party stalwarts from Oye local government area, including a former House of Representative aspirant, Dr. Ayo Omotosho, among others, said that Barrister Ayeni's decision would enable him to contribute to the development agenda of the party.
Because if the governor has not been doing well, you wouldn't see other people, wanting to associate with the party. But based on what the governor has been doing and how, APC generally, even at the level of Nigeria, the way they've been performing, that's a yardstick. That's what a yardstick to measure, what the government has been doing. And that's why others are willing to want to associate with the party. So it's a big testimony of what the party has been doing. I'm here today to solidarize for his support, for him joining the progressive party today.
Very good man. Very serious, very good to the people of the town. It's very nice. Always help youth. People normally help the adults, both men and men.
Oye local government, Barrister Ayodele Ayeni have been doing so wonderful works in our environment, such as bursary, scholarship, widow and everybody. We cannot mention it finish. They have been doing good well in our town.
Barrister Ayeni, in his speech, expressed admiration for President Bola Tinubu's leadership and the APC's commitment to economic development, security, and social welfare.
And my engagement in some of the national affairs, and I see it as a priority to come and join the progressive group. The value is there to look at. There is no way you go to with value, with relevance, as a talent, as an asset, you will be recognized. Definitely I will recognize and I will respect those who are there before me, but I have something to add to to the party, add the value to add to the party.
The former House of Representative aspirant in SDP stated that the APC's policies and programs have positively impacted the lives of Nigerians, particularly in areas such as infrastructure development, education, and healthcare, hence his decision to join the Progressives.
I had to contribute my own quota to the party to support what the president is doing and what Bao is doing. But you can see what is happening today. Look at the convoy, look at the people, look at the crowd. I will give it to you to judge yourself. You can see that today is something else. Look at the number of people that came out to the camp to APC with me from different from different villages in Loye local government. Even people come from Mikoli, come from Idosi, come from Ilawe, Ogotun area. People believe in my leadership. They say that they are going with me to APC. I'm an asset to APC, and you can see what they are saying. They even said it that I'm a big fish in the party.
Earlier, Barrister Yemi Ayeni and his supporters had a stopover at the palace of Oloye of Oye-Ekiti, Oba Oluwole Ademolaju, who appreciated his commitment to the development of the town and prayed that he would be successful in his political journey.
A federal commissioner, Public Complaints Commission, Ekiti State, Prince Akin Olaisade, has commended President Bola Tinubu's economic reforms, saying they are having a positive impact on the nation's economy. The commissioner, who gave the commendation while fielding questions from 24 News Radio and Television in Ado-Ekiti, cited improved infrastructure development and job creation as key benefits of the reforms. 24 News Radio and TV reporter Grace Nwafo takes it from here.
Prince Olaisade, who commented on various issues, explained that the president's economic reforms had created a conducive environment for businesses to thrive, attracting foreign investment and stimulating economic growth.
The type of economic that we have in Nigeria now, it is the one that we have, that we go and we have through test of time, that will be of immense benefit to the entire country. You know, when you came on board, we removed subsidy. Even though it was not in the budget for 2023 when he came on board. So that one caused some economic problem, hardship for the entire population. You know, so, but now, with the trends of events, things have started improving gradually. And before long, you know, we have a succor.
The commissioner also praised the government's effort to diversify the economy, reduce dependence on oil, and promote private sector growth. On the gale of endorsement for the second term bid of Ekiti State Governor, Mr. Abiodun Oyebanji, the commissioner criticized the early endorsement, calling it a distraction from governance.
So there are some people who have been clamoring for second term for the governor, for the governor, not up to 6 months in office. That's an aberration. That's a deceit. That's self-centeredness. What's the program of the governor? What has he done to benefit the issue and geography of his people? Then you will be able to assess. Before you can assess any governor reasonably, maybe he deserve second time or not, it should be 2.5 years in office. Then you will see the projects that he has done, you will see the schools that he has built, you will see the roads that he has consulted, you will see the agricultural programs that he has put in place that has benefited the teeming population who are now unemployed. So then you can say, this man deserves second time. But for people to come out 6 months saying that, you should go for second time, they distracted the man.
According to him, Oyebanji's performance in his first 2 years was scored high, but the endorsement, which started since October 2023 during the governor's first anniversary, were premature and unnecessary. The Ado-Ekiti born prince and a former chairman, Ekiti State Universal Basic Education Board, also raised concerns on the emerging godfatherism in Ekiti politics. Grace Nwafo, reporting for 24 News Radio TV.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has rescheduled his official visit to Kaduna State. Instead, he will travel to Benue State on Wednesday as part of renewed efforts to foster peace and address the persistent conflicts affecting communities in the state. The special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, who revealed that the scheduled visit to Kaduna State on Wednesday was to commission various state government projects by the president, has now been shifted to Thursday. During his visit to Benue State, Tinubu will meet with all stakeholders, including traditional rulers, political, religious, community leaders, and youth groups, to seek lasting solutions to the hostilities. Tinubu has previously condemned the ongoing violence in Benue State and called on all leaders and residents to embrace peace, love, and mutual understanding. He extended his heartfelt condolences to the families of the victims and to all those who have suffered losses as a result of the crisis. In the meantime, the Federal High Court in Abuja on Monday rejected the federal government's request to issue an arrest warrant against the suspended senator representing Kogi Central Senatorial District, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, following her failure to appear in court for arraignment in an alleged defamation suit. The presiding judge, Justice Mohammed Umar, delivered this ruling after the federal government's counsel, David Casway, informed the court that the charge had been served on her lawyer earlier that morning in the courtroom. Justice Umar stated that as the senator had not previously been served with a charge or a hearing notice, it was inconceivable for her to have appeared in court. On this basis, he refused the prosecution's application for a bench warrant. The federal government's counsel, however, argued that Akpoti-Uduaghan should have been aware of her arraignment since her legal counsel had been served. The judge, in response, dismissed this argument, stating that serving the charge on her legal counsel was not sufficient to presume the senator's awareness of the arraignment. Following the court's ruling, the prosecution applied for substituted service of the charge through her counsel, Jocelyn Usman. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery has announced plans to begin a nationwide distribution of premium motor spirit petrol and automotive gas oil diesel starting from August 15. This was as fears of fuel scarcity mounted in Lagos and other parts of the country following the controversy surrounding the e-collop system of Lagos State government. The tanker drivers and fuel marketers in Lagos State said on Sunday that they would stop loading petroleum products from today, saying they could not afford to pay 12,500 naira per truck for the e-collop system, especially on the Lekki-Ekpe corridor. In response, the Lagos State government said there was no going back in the implementation of the e-collop system on Monday, accusing the unions of collecting up to 41,000 naira from drivers without any service. Amid the brawl, the Dangote refinery, in a statement, said the company will deploy 4,000 brand new compressed natural gas powered tankers to boost delivery capacity and improve access to fuel across the country. And from the United States of America comes a report that at least 6 people are dead after flash floods hit West Virginia. Torrential rain caused flash floods in parts of the U.S. state of West Virginia that led to the deaths of at least 5 people, including a 3-year-old child. Authorities said rescue crews continued to search for several people a day after the downpour. In the meantime, the United Nations Human Rights Chief has condemned Israel's conduct of its war in the besieged Gaza Strip, where deadly Israeli attacks continue unabated. The report has it that dozens more Palestinians have been killed trying to access aid as the country exchanges missile attacks with regional foe Iran. The report condemned how Israel has weaponized food and blocked life-saving aid. And now sports news. Saudi Pro League giants Al Hilal are not backing down in their efforts to sign Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen, with a fresh proposal reportedly in the works. According to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, Osimhen recently rejected a move to Al Hilal just 10 days ago. However, the club remains determined to land the Napoli forward and is preparing a new offer to tempt him. The race for Osimhen's signature remains open, with several top European sides monitoring the situation. The race for Osimhen's signature remains open, with several top European sides monitoring the situation. Galatasaray and unnamed Premier League clubs are reportedly still in contention, while Serie A side Juventus have also reignited contact in recent days. Osimhen, one of the most sought-after forwards in world football, continues to draw interest following his standard performances for Galatasaray this season. And still on sports news. In the meantime, former Super Eagles captain and coach Sunday Oliseh has strongly opposed the continued appointment of foreign managers to lead the Nigerian national team, arguing that competent indigenous coaches are being unfairly overlooked. Olisa maintained that Nigerians possess the technical capacity and pedigree to handle the Super Eagles and should be given the opportunity to do so. These comments come amid ongoing tenure of French-born former Mali international Eric Schell, who was appointed in January 2025 by the Nigeria Football Federation to take over from interim coach Augustin Eguavon. Schell has since gone unbeaten in his first 5 matches in charge, recording 3 wins and 2 draws, including Nigeria's 1-1 result against Russia in June. That's the much we can take on the news today. Thank you very much for joining us, and do keep staying tuned to 24 News Radio and Television. Good day.